For some, it may seem like a great career. I'm talking about a real estate agent, but is it really the right one for you? If you're interested in becoming one, we are getting a look at what a typical day looks like from one of our great day regulars. Please help me welcome back Brittany Picolo-Ramos of Godwyn and Stone Real Estate. Welcome back.
Hey, how are you?
Wonderful, darling. Thank you for coming on because we talked a lot about homes and the benefits of getting a real estate agent, but there are people out there who may want to get into this career. Give it to me straight, my sister. What does a typical day look like for a real estate agent? Is every day the same?
Well, I would say there is no typical day in real estate. I have had days that I was like, today I'm off, I'm not doing anything, and then I get like six calls, and my whole day is gone. But real estate, you're meeting with clients all the time. You're taking phone calls. You're trying to figure out how to get new clients, new listings, new buyers. So it's a pretty intense time, and it's funny because if you're in the real estate market, if you don't answer the phone, sometimes people will just move on or just, go in a different direction. So you don't sleep.
But if you're passionate about your job like you are and I am, it's never work, right? It's all fun. But I'm interested, you have an HGTV show, Selling the Big Easy, and you show us a really glamorous life of the real estate life, showing homes, meeting clients, all of that jazz. But there are other tasks that real estate agents have to do, right? Don't you have some administrative duties you have to do as well?
Well, that's what's funny is a lot of times showing the house is like maybe 10%, I mean, of the job. Most of your job is following up with clients, figuring out solutions, getting with lenders, getting with title companies, talking with inspections. I mean, the home buying process is very intense in the home selling. So you're talking about staging, getting things ready. So there's a lot of prep work, making sure all this stuff is printed out for your buyer. So and making sure that you're educated on the market because the market's a living organism and it's constantly changing. It's constantly adapting new interest rates, new systems, new rules. So, I mean, it's intense, but, like you said, I love the job and I love the industry and I love my clients. So I think that I want to continually educate myself, but it's definitely never a dull moment.
The market is a living organism. Put that on a real estate t shirt. That is a message right there. I really like that. Now, for people who are looking in to get into real estate, there's a lot of steps you need to take, but it really starts with getting your real estate license, right?
Yes, absolutely. You're getting a real estate license. There's a lot of qualifications and you have to pass the exam. You have to do a credit history. You have to be 18 years old. And so there's a lot of different things little hoops you have to jump through. But again, I always tell people 80% of the real estate agents drop out their first year because they think, oh, my schedule is going to be super flexible. I can do what I want. Like I actually laughed one time because this person said to me one time, she goes, I'm thinking about working a lot less and getting my real estate license. I'm like, well, I think you might have a little bit of a rude awakening because it really is, it's intense because it's people's lives. Like if somebody's moving in from California and they have 3 weeks to find a house and they still have inspections and appraisal and all this stuff, like you're working like crazy. And I will say I work, I'm a lot more structured now that I have a great team. But in the beginning, especially, I mean, I work 70, 80 hours a week easily. So I feel like if you can survive getting through the licensing process and through all that, then that's just the first hurdle. And it kind of, I'm glad it's a little bit more intense because you need to be able to push through hard times.
So true. I completely agree with that. And I wonder, do you have one tip for people who have gotten through all of the different, steps to become a real estate agent? What's your one tip on getting in with a brokerage firm?
So every brokerage is different. I say every brokerage has a different DNA. They have things that they focus on. They have more education, or this one has it's more focused on people that have been agents a longer time, or this one focuses more on new agents and they have different commission splits and all that. So you want to interview a couple of brokerages to make sure that you're entering into the right one. So I mean it's like connecting with a family. Your
So
people.
true. Like at Godwyn and Stone, you have a beautiful staff. You're taking a look at them right there. I'm curious, in the heartful message, why did you get into real estate?
Actually, it was a funny story. My sister was a real estate agent, and I wanted to be nothing like my bigger sister because I was always compared to her. So, fun fact. But I hurt my back and I couldn't really work at the time. But I was always a little bit of a workaholic. And I got a call from a friend out of the blue who was selling some product, but she also sold real estate. And so I said, I think I need to do that. And so when I started real estate, I realized that I actually wasn't a salesperson. I was more of a helper, a problem fixer. I call myself mama because I mama my clients a lot. And so you're kind of more of you're less of a salesperson and more of a problem solver and a matchmaker.
So true. And look, I think it's so important to know that before you get into any career, you know the pros and the cons. Like we discussed this morning, if you want more information on how to become a real estate agent or you're looking for a home, contact Godwyn and Stone. They are located at 1912 Clearview Parkway in Metairie. Make sure you head over to Brittany's website, brittanypicolo-ramos.com, for more information about the company and her. And don't forget to follow them on social media at Godwyn Stone or give her a call at 504 500 sold. And one of Brittany's biggest tips when you're buying a home, get those pipes checked. If you need your pipes checked, check out Pipe Check. For more information about them, you can log on to pipechecknola.com or give them a call at 504 723 7854.